guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today is Thursday, December 28th. The time is now 5:03 p.m. and let me just tuck that in. And I am back for day 4, the 4th day of Christmas. My God. So I'm out here. I'm out here. I turned this. Oh my God. The fire ain't working no more. No more propane in it. And I think that I'm probably about to die of asbestos poisoning because although I turned it off, it smells like gas and freshly picked collard greens and cooking collard greens. Anyway, so I'm gonna make this fast. I'm not gonna keep you. Today's question is on lessons. What did I learn about myself? What am I most proud of this year? What I learned about myself is that, contrary to societal belief, this black woman cannot do it all. And I don't believe that I should have to do it all. It ain't gonna stop me from trying to do it all, though. It is what it is. But that is something that I learned. I also learned that asking for help and recognizing that you need help does not make you weak. It is actually probably the strongest thing that you could possibly do with your life. What else did I learn about myself? I learned that literally the time will pass and it is left up to me what I do with it. I learned that I don't enjoy being an adult learner, but I do enjoy the idea of what that means to me, the doors that it will open for me, the life that it will grant me access to. So excited for that. I also learned that it is extremely easy to accomplish goals when you set realistic goals and you have plans in place that give you no option but to successfully achieve said realistic goals. I also learned that now the rain is coming. I'm out here freezing. I'm in a sports bra and my workout pants. I also learned that we truly were not made to be alone in this world. And shout out to single people who enjoy being single. But that is not what we were created for. And that is not to, because it'd be mosquitoes out here when this fucking light come on. And I'm looking at one, and the way that my blood is set up, I taste good than a motherfucker. Because these niggas love eating on me. And it's not to say that, like, you have to be in, like, that type of sexual, marital relationship. But it is definitely great to navigate life with your mate, with a mate. And having someone that is reliable and is not necessarily accountable, but someone that you can for sure count on, someone that is dependable, someone that is honest, someone that is real, someone that knows how to give it to you. Like, they could do the hardcore punches but also deliver it very softly. Someone who speaks your language. Like, that's so important. I also learned that having too much on your plate does not stop the inevitable. If you busy yourself with things, whatever it is that you're running from, it's not going to stop that shit from happening. It's not going to stop it from existing. It will just delay your attention to it, but it won't stop it from ever being there. What else? What I'm most proud of this year is the fact that I went back to school. Like I said in a previous video, I have been out of school for damn near 20 years. And so returning at almost 40 as an adult learner with a full-time job, it is something different. My GEs, majority of them don't mean shit. And so, hindsight is 2020. But I'm so proud of me. Even if I don't end up getting a bachelor's, if all I do is get an AA, like that's more than what I have now, and I'll be proud of me for doing that. Um, I also learned that those little old sayings, those cliches, as roll your eyes able as they seem, um, they definitely ring true, which is why they have managed to be passed down from generation to generation to generation. Right now, I am on my slow and steady wins the race tip, because not not even wins the race. Slow and steady finishes the race, and I think that that's the problem. Is the idea of win, 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 no matter what. Um, no, finish, finish, just crossing the finish line, and whatever it is. And so, like, I'm really excited to see what the finish line looks like in 2024. Again, revisiting, like, just being realistic is is key. You cannot fill your cup, fill your plate with all of these things because they sound good, because, a plan seems doable. You have to be realistic. And I was actually having this conversation with my sister last night about, how something sounds, but when it comes time to execute, like, you don't leave room for a no. You don't leave room for an emergency. You don't leave room for life inevitable, because shit happens, life happens, things happen. Um, yeah. So that is that is it. I am most proud of returning to school. Um, yeah, and those are my lessons. Drop it down in the comments below. Let me know, what are some lessons that you learned in 2023? What are some lessons you feel like you haven't learned because you keep being tested in them? As a believer in Christ, I believe that we will sometimes get ultimately the same objective of a test. It'll just come in different ways because we have yet to pass it. So, like, let's just say that, you are a heterosexual woman, and you're just like, God, I'm tired of fuckboys, blah, 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 blah. And what happens is God keeps throwing fuckboys your way, and it doesn't, like, nothing ever changes, because what do? You continue to patronize and pacify and titillate and entertain these fuck niggas. So that's all that'll continue to be thrown your way, because you won't know what to do when you get a real nigga, kind of thing. So in terms of that, I was about to bid y'all adieu. But in terms of that, like, lessons that I think that I am on a repeat of learning is how much of a priority I am in my life, and how I need to make sure that I keep me a priority, because something is always coming up. Something's always coming up. And generally, when I'm ready to prioritize myself, it's a little too late. In the words of JoJo, it's just a little too late, a little too long, and I can't wait. I ran out of all the right things to say. I'm just a little too late. So that is, like, one of the biggest things. I don't know when I'll ever learn that lesson, because a part of my makeup, don't even want to say my genetic makeup, but just a part of my makeup is I love to see my loved ones feeling supported, knowing that they have space provided for them, and feeling seen. That's really important to me. Um, especially because as a person who suffers from mental health, and y'all are probably like, girl, your mental health stories are just depressing me. I did not suffer from anything, but just listening to you, I am suffering. I would love to say that I'm sorry, but I'm not. This is my life. This is my life. This is my truth. And baby, if it don't ring for you, let me tell you something. I love that for you. And I am jealous of your ass, okay? Because I would want nothing more than this to not be my truth. But I've spent so much time living closeted in my truth and in my reality that it has made it very difficult for me to just live life day to day. So I am trying to be more open and be more real about that. Because we'll see. I don't know. Maybe the more that I talk about it, the more I am able to release and step into the next level. We'll see. But yeah, so you know, as a mental health patient who I don't feel like, and it's not anything that anybody has done, because the circle that I have, that I've specially curated just for me, they are nothing but the love and support that I need. I don't easily access and tap into that love and support, but I definitely, because I get into my own head, right? So I definitely make sure that before they can get into their heads, they know that I am there if they need someone or something. And so, yeah. So that's a lesson that I'll probably be learning, continuing to learn in 2024, keeping me first, or prioritizing me, because also there isn't anything wrong with shifting that priority list. At least I don't think. People may beg to differ, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. You know, me having a mental health breakdown, but, you know, God forbid, like a 911 emergency happens with someone in my specially curated circle of support, they need a shoulder. I for sure don't have a problem with taking the back seat and being that shoulder for them and seeing them through. And two, and then dealing with me, because also a part of self-healing is being able to guide someone else to healing, for me at least. Fun fact, I'm so pressed and so thirsty to get my mom to just step into a whole new light and heal from childhood traumas, and live unapologetically, truly unapologetically, because folks say that, you know, oh, I don't care and I'm the baddest this and da 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 da. And truth of the matter is, that's the most sensitive motherfucker, most caring ass about everybody else's opinion motherfucker that there is in the world. Okay? Let me tell you something. The one that puts up the biggest front of no insecurities has the biggest insecurities. And I guarantee you can tear their ass down with just one fucking word. I guarantee it. Which is why I don't project such things. I just project nothing but space for everyone, and appreciation for everyone, and love for everyone. It takes a lot, because I am probably the most open-minded, open-hearted, open-armed motherfucker that there is in the world. And when I put you on a big fuck you list, you are truly a big fat fuck you. There is something wrong with you and not anything wrong with me. So yeah, that is that. I hope that you had a beautiful Thursday. The week is almost over, which means that the year is almost over. And I look forward to tomorrow with you. Have a beautiful evening. Make sure you do something for yourself as you are doing for others. And I will see your beautiful ass on tomorrow. Peace. Also, love you, Natasha. Is this how the kids are doing it today? Because back in my day, this is how, like, the heart was done. But now, like, kids just be like this or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, bye.